Servus. Herzlich willkommen zu Persona 3. Okay. Heute gehen wir zu den Gehängten. Servus, Spooky. So. Dann gehen wir mal. Was wir tun könnten. Wir gehen jetzt bei den hierher. Und in den Velvet Room. Wir hatten ja gerade einen großen Bosskampf. Könnte sein, dass ich neue Quests habe. Naganaki. The Night Reigns, die Tiaras her. 102 bis 103. Oh Gott. Über 100 Flöre. Und der Fifth Old Dokument. Okay. How may I help you? Ich möchte ein Date mit dir gehen. Shall we on our way?
This facility is very similar to a temple. It is a shrine. Now that I'm actually here, I sense mysterious presences. But they are markedly different than shadows.
Mal schauen, wie sie einen Schrein anstellt.
Well then, I shall first observe the local traditions and worship at the shrine.
Und da geht unser Yen alles in den Schrein.
I have finally finished presenting my offering. Though I usually do not reside in this world, I wonder if I too may receive divine grace. I wonder, this system of monetary offerings is very similar to that of the wishing fountain. There are many places in your world for supplicants to request good fortune. You live in a wondrous place.
Danke.
Could those paper strips tied there be... As I thought, they're paper fortunes. I've heard of this game, where people entrust their destiny to a slip of paper and exult in the risk. I see. There are many possible destinies written on them. Well then, I'd like to experiment with this for myself. Please wait here while I work on obtaining all of them.
This have is a little satisfied.
Excuse me. I've been curious ever since we arrived. But what are those things over there? If memory serves, these are a slide and a jungle gem. The inner self is exposed to any true god. Their magnanimity of spirit excuses all. And that being the case, intriguing. One must first claw one's way to the top before relaxing in luxury. This playground equipment teaches a profound lesson on the true way of the world.
Ja. It's not like that.
Oh, my. I'm very sorry, but could you please teach me the proper way to use the equipment? It would be wonderful if you could begin the lesson with this jungle gym over here. I can't get out.
Wie kamst du denn da rein?
Oh, this is so hard to balance on.
You had fun, Elizabeth.
Today was even more enjoyable than our other excursions out. To be honest, I've wondered lately, is this world enjoyable to me simply because of the novelty of the stimuli it presents? It could also be that perhaps I may, in truth, be enjoying our time together because, in any event, I believe I'll open negotiations with my master to bring a horizontal bar into our room. I'd like to accompany you again sometime, if you wouldn't mind.
Kein Problem, es ist witzig mit dir. How may I help you today? You seem to have completed the request just one, but let's check. Thank you for showing me around in the Naganaki shrine. I must say, the harmony between region and Greek creation was indeed superb. I'm currently in negotiations with my master about including a set of rental bars here. If I should win his favor, please stop by and make use of them. Ah yes, and for the word, I have used something very special for you. With this, you can fuse Thought. He comes in the form of a beast, yet possesses knowledge of beyond that of any human. Try him out and see yourself the wisdom it may grant you. I would like if you could talk with you again in your world someday. Book of Agents. Sehr schön. Dann geh mal wieder. So. Dann gehen wir zurück zum Schrein. Und schreien ein bisschen. Falscher Ort. War sie schon in der Schule? Elizabeth?
Hi.
Do you think Slipshot is okay? He's like, yep. To have played you. When time there? You know it was my birthday the other day. At least Mom they didn't forget about my birthday this year. They remembered. Nobody could forget you. Of course not. Ich bin zu nervig dafür. We hadn't really eaten together as a family for a while. We used to eat dinner together every night. Talk about Mom that don't get along anymore. Like I just stopped the thought. I know, I just asked them why they wanted a divorce. If I can rid of them, Reese and everything will be fine, right? I'm going to do whatever it takes to get my parents back together. You will do what you can to help, right? Sehr schön. Rang 4. Das so kurz und schnell. Sehr schön.
Hello.
Hi, Ken. I heard that some people who based on conservative have suddenly got better. Ja, okay. Das hast du schon gesagt. Ah ja, ich habe die anderen schon oben gesprochen am Vormittag. Okay, gut, also hören wir gleich los. Mal schauen, was für Spiele es gibt. Nee. Oh, Digga. Ja. Wenn's sein muss. Sure, you're supposed to fun, but if it remains naive, everyone will take advantage of you. Stick with me, and I'll show you how to be a winner. Very well, young man. If you insist, I'll give you an autograph. It's always a pleasure to meet a fan. You look familiar. Yes, it's very difficult to become famous. I can't hardly go anywhere without being recognized. I'm sure you've seen a home shopping program called Tanaka's Amazing Comedies. Allow me to introduce myself. The well-dressed man held your business card. It says the president executive producer of Tanaka. That's right, I am Tanaka. Surely, you've heard the name. I'm afraid I cannot return the 40,000 yen you gave me, but I've autographed my business card for you. Hold on that, it will be worth a pretty penny tattoo. As Tanaka turned and walked away with his smile melted into a look of annoyance. The little brat doesn't realize he's in the presence of a star. I should have charged him extra for a private autograph signing. You can hear the president Tanaka muttering to himself. What do you want? Quit disturbing me. Shoo shoo! Did you overhear me talking to myself? You'll forget it ever happened if you know what's good for you. I belong to a powerful talent agency. I'm practically a celebrity. I have an image to maintain. Don't even think about telling someone he took my money or he called me a little brat. Capiche? I get it. Honestly, you won't get anywhere in life. You would best learn to know the kid. Silly me. I've let you my own secret, hadn't I? Tee hee hee. Don't tell me, okay? Please, I'll lick your shoes clean if you want me to. Alright. Seriously, you promise I'll make you swallow 1,000 needles if you're lying? A verbal agreement is considered a contract. I'll sure sue your pants off if you breach ours. I've got your adorable little face etched into my memory. Ich habe jetzt wahrscheinlich die schlimmsten Social Link des Spiels erhalten. Ah, erster Devil, passt. Passt so perfekt wie die Faust aufs Auge. You're diamond and rough, my boy. All you need is a little polishing and useful sparkle. I usually take my breaks here, but happy to mold you your young mind whenever you wish. You're tired. You don't seem feeling well. Dann geh mal schlafen.
Hi, how are you?
Besser, wenn ich ausschlafen könnte.
I remembered something else. The end won't be brought about by anyone in particular. It's coming because there are many people who wish for it, as if it was destined from the start. But doesn't that seem like a strange thing to wish for?
No one wants that.
Are you certain? What about those who hope for an end to their suffering, who wish to find peace? Well, enough about that for now. There's something else I wanted to tell you today. Soon, the poisonous flowers will bloom. 1 in your own garden, and 3 in the garden opposite yours. I don't know whether or not this has anything to do with the end, but you should be careful. I'll come again if I find out anything useful. That's what friends are for, right?
Dann kommt bitte zu einer vernünftigen Tageszeit. A mysterious voice rings in your head. Der Tod ist weiter. Sehr schön, bist du nicht müde? This is Elizabeth. I'm calling you to inform you of the changed target roles. I believe a path that was blocked is now open. I thought you would like to know. I wish you a safe journey. The phone call has ended. Summer vacation.
It's me. I'm sorry to bother you while you're resting, but can I have a word with you?
Come in. Hi.
Good morning. There's something I need to tell everyone, but I think it would be best if you saw it for yourself. Come to the 4th floor meeting room when you get home tonight, okay? I'll see you then.
Ich sag heute lieber neues Teammitglied. Yep. Wie meinst du das? I never thought they would be person who uses other than us. You don't know much about them. You do know that they're definitely our enemies. And they are filled with malice and hostility. Those guys are up to something, I'm just not sure what. It seems that their goal and our goal have intersect. But next time they get in our way, I'm going to beat them down. That's all there is to it. There are forces left to fight, but we should not forget about the danger. Dagger possessed to us Aoife. We must remain on guard at all times. Ah! Summer school, well, it's not that I don't like to study. Wie können wir das denn befüllen? I just don't think we should have started doing summer vacation. I get so tired after operation, especially this time with those trigger dudes there. They really piss me off. Dann speichern wir erstmal. Und dann gibt es unsere Lieblingsbuchhändler, wenn wir als Persona haben. Ja, haben wir. Dann geht's mal rein. Dear, you spelled it wrong. There are 2 Ks. I know, I just forgot to write the second one. I feel bad for Minoru-chan and all the people who've been campaigning to save the tree. Oh, speak of the devil. Hanaka is nicht here. I'm writing a letter, something I haven't done in ages, but I can't remember how to spell half of these words. And I finally lose it. I used to have an amazing vocabulary. What's it about? Sorry, I can't let you see it. Top secret. I'll tell you when the time comes, Minoru-chan. Well, I'm curious. I can't wait another minute. We feel the same way. Every day we just can't wait to see you. Lately I feel even smarter. Maybe I should go back to school. Just kidding. Your flesh is stronger now. Sehr schön. Rang 9. Oder? Yep, Rang 9. Es geht Daggard. After saying goodbye to Bunkichi and Mitsuko, we decided to go back to the dorm.
Does this mean we have a new mission?
I don't know, but the alarm's not ringing.
Huh? Koro-chan? Are you okay? Where'd you get this collar?
That collar is designed to help control his persona. In other words, it's an evoker for dogs.
Wait, does that mean he'll be going into battle?
It was a surprise for me as well, but according to the tests, it's quite possible. In fact, it was the chairman's suggestion. We'll be looking after him here in the dorm.
Is that okay with you, Koro-chan? He said, I'll return the favor. Man, you're one loyal dog.
Hey, make yourself at home. The more the merrier, right? Who cares if you're a dog? All right, I'll take him for a walk. It's summer break after all.
Yes, it is. Enjoy your vacation while you can. Summer classes start next week. I'll see to it that you graduate.
Hey, good one, Senpai. You almost had me there.
Oh, it's no joke. We'll be taking intensive courses. I've already applied for all of us. I know how difficult it's been balancing school and our late-night excursions. You haven't had much time to study. I apologize for that. That's why the chairman agrees that this is a good idea. I thought I told Takeba and Yamagishi.
Are you serious? This is the first I've heard of it.
Sorry. I forgot to mention it.
Aw, man.
Hey, with your grades, you should be thanking her.
Yeah, right. Ugh, this sucks. Don't you think?
Totally. Ich bin der Klassenbeste.
Well, it's only for a few weeks, so let's make the most of it.
Koruma-san equips a knife in his mouth and performs an acrobatic move to attack. He is close to his enemy when he attacks, so he's very accurate. On the other hand, he does not inflict a great deal of damage. Let's please take a listen to Koruma-san's battle style. Korumaru sees stealth-type. Dogs can be very reliable, you know. Why aren't there rescue dogs, the FI dogs, narcotic detection dogs? Let's put trust in alchemy. Just like in sports, no matter how strong you are, if you don't study your opponent, you can't win. It's the same with school. If you don't study, you can't pass your test. Don't forget you're a student and students are supposed to study. Use this time to increase your academics. Level 34. Ah! Er ist ein besserer Junpei. Ja, er ist ein viel besserer Junpei. We're going to take care of Kuromaru here at the dorm. It will be a lot of fun having you around. Dude, this sucks. Summer school is so lame. Don't you agree? Yeah. I feel we're gonna be bottom of the last. Summer school, well, it's not that I don't like to study, just don't think we should have studied during summer vacation. So. Dann gehen wir in die Palonia Mall. Nein. Wir gehen Game Panic. Wir gehen mal mit Chihiro aus. Und dann studieren wir nochmal. Summer vacation continues. You're interested in meeting someone. So, time to leave. Even though I still have my book on, you're having a good time with Chihiro. So spent you best so long, but it's the reading I can't stop. Chihiro feels guilty. This was the only place I could think of where relax. It doesn't cost too much and we can relax. Chihiro's averting her gaze. But maybe this place wasn't such a good idea. There's so not much point in getting together if you're all going to read. It was fun actually. I'm glad to hear that. I thought it was the only one. But from now on I'm going to come here alone when I'm with you. I want to have time to talk. Ich glaube, sie könnte das hier mögen. Really? Thank you so much.
Welcome back.
Ich muss kurz runter scrollen, wo ich... Da. I was talking to everyone about what to do for tomorrow. It's not this exercise. Could you take him to a walk at night? Wo ist der Kleine? Summer, what a pain. I'm sure for Normal he doesn't have any to do studying. How can I help you? That's it, shouldn't pet and wise, another brilliant idea. All I have to do is become a dog, then I won't have to go to summer school either. Whoop whoop! Crouch is trying to say something. I bet he's complimenting for me for being so smart. I bet he's laughing at you saying how stupid you are, stupid. Was? If you haven't already gone out, at night you can spend the evening walking to her. Sometimes the doorman will join you. Heute bist du mit ihm raus? Laut Guide? Thomas Frolic happy. Obtained prize to jam. Dann studying wir. Your level is increased. Und jetzt haben wir Summer School. Wir gehen besser suchen. First day of the summer school. Despite hate lecture continues. The second day of summer school. I know, so, but let's just try and focus through. You must be all very encouraged students to take this common course about summer. I'm not really sure what to make of that. Well, let's talk about stuff interesting today. All you future magicians will want to play at Taros or Creation. Today's up is Tarot. That's right, those tarot cards often used in fortune telling. Originally, in 5th century Europe, the noble playing cards tarot cards evolved into tools of divination. A variety of different versions of tarot card decks exist, including the Marseille and Royal decks. But to the respect of the great magician Crowley, we will be using the Toff deck. First, let's talk about the composition of the deck. The modern 7-8 card tarot deck is divided into two parts. There are 22 major arcana and the face cards 56 mirror arcana, or the number cards. The mirror arcana are also sometimes called pips. The mirror arcana feature a variety of realization on the card faces, beginning with the Fool and ending with the World. They tell a story in numerical order. It's a metaphor of an individual's journey through life. Each major arcana represents a stage of the journey. An expertise that an individual must appropriate to realize this uniness. That are all important, so let's take a look to each of the 22 cards, one by one. The first card is Zero. This is the Fool. It represents the beginning and suggestions to infinite possibilities. The next is Magician. It represents action and ability, but also immaturity. The Priestess represents contemplation and inner knowledge. The Empress represents motherhood and the life it brings forth. The Empire is an opposing card that represents favoring and relates to leadership and decision-making skills. The Hierophant represents formality and knowledge and stands for religion. The Lovers card represents choice. Here, the individual consciousness has finally sacrificed. Servus Alex! The Chariot represents victory for the individual, but only a momentary one. Justice represents the knowledge of what's right and what's wrong. The Hermit represents the individual's search for answer by looking inward deep inside his heart. Fortune represents fate and the opportunities that come with it. Strength represents both passion and self-control. It is depicted as power with reason. The Hangman reflects the individual and the ability to take action. Spiritual death obeys the individual with the Furthest card, which is apathy named Death. Death is considered a transitional card. The old ends, the new begins. Now let's continue along the path following the transition. Temperance is the balancing of opposites. Opening his eyes to the world allows the individual to grow. And the Devil represents he faced the temptation. The tower has values collapse on him. It seems as if he no longer has anything to believe in, but he finds a glimmer of hope represented by the star, and he is refused for serene calm. The bliss makes him vulnerable to the illusions of the moon. Fears arise and he follows the dim path in his heart with trepidation, but he is rewarded with a bright future represented by the sun, which signifies the true achievement. Judgment awaits the individual at the end of the journey as he looks back on the path he has traveled. The final card is the World, which represents the individual full awareness of his place in the world. This is the growth of an individual as explained by the tarot cards. Perhaps all this about life doesn't hit home with you young folks. Just yet. Now you can use all 78 cards to find the future in detail, but most people only use the major 22 cards. Okay, let's talk about how to help fortune use the major arcana. First you need to shuffle the cards. If a card is reversed, its meaning will change, so it's important. The class continues. Das war jetzt Nymphodrop. It's the third day of summer school. Oh yeah. Now let's begin. Your tea warfare. How are you all handling the heat? I could brew you some of my special tea if you like. Now let's continue with our special summer study, Truth by Magic. I'll be talking about Kabbalah. I assume you all have at least heard of Kabbalah. It's known as the mystical study of Hebrew scripture, but as I mentioned before, it has had a great impact on Western sorcery. It has been said that to learn the secrets of magic, first you must truly understand Kabbalah. So, who was the person who formed this incredible illusion known as Kabbalah? Well, according to legend, it was Moses. Yes, that Moses. The Moses who gave use to the commands and split the Red Sea, but in reality it was formulated in a group of rabbits long ago. However, because it consists of such a complicated coded system, Kabbalah did not become known to the Western world until much later. Now it's important to note that there are many people, different ancient methods of deciphering Kabbalah. For example, there's Gematria, the interpretation of text by replacing letters with the numbers they represent. There's Rotaricon, where you take a letter from each word to form another sentence. There's also Timura, a method where letters of words are replaced, thereby giving the sentence a new meaning. All these different methods make it difficult to fully comprehend Kabbalah. Now, one of the most important ideas of Kabbalah is the Tree of Life, formed by the 10 Sephirot. Most illustrations display it as a chart shaped like a tree. The 10 stages represented by the Sephirot, and the 22 paths connecting them represent the stage of creation, God formed of his own self, as well as the direction in which humanity should have evolved. Where did we come from? Where are we going? The answers lie in the Sephirot. When trying your magic, it's important to picture the Sephirot every so often, and when you are meditating, you should focus on the Sephirot as well. If life was a test, the Sephirot would be the basic questions. All aspiring the magicians should know them. So, if you're looking for inspiration, try your hand at the Sephirot. By the way, did you all notice that I said there were 22 paths? Yes, that's right, the same number as the major arcana I spoke about earlier. Now continuing on, according to the Sephirot, the world is broken up into 4 stages. The class continues. Despite the heat, the lecture continues. Before I forget, I believe the superintendent lectures at the nurse office starting in the 2nd term. I think of doing demonstrations using tarot cards, but I won't have time for that during the lecture. If you're interested, stop by after school. Sehr schön. Wir sind Genius. Alle Social Links, Social Stats erhöht. Oh. Sehr schön. Wir können jetzt alle Social Links abschließen. Aber da mir dieser Lore-Dump ein bisschen zu viel war, beende ich die Stream jetzt fürs Erste. Vielleicht streame ich nachher weiter, vielleicht auch nicht. Morgen weiß ich noch nicht, ob ich streamen kann, weil ich habe morgen Pen and Paper mit ein paar Freunden. Darum, vierte.